Good evening, everyone. My name is Corey Samples. I'll be giving a persuasive speech tonight. Hopefully, after my speech, you'll be able to, it will persuade you to go get your A1C check. So you won't be behind the power curve and you'll know what's going on with your health. Like I said, this is my story. I found out I was a diabetic in 2005. I was sitting in Iraq. Me and my soldier had just got through doing maintenance on the vehicle, and I was very injured prior to that. I waited all day. Injury did not subside. Wound up going to my physician. It took my sergeant major to make me go to the physician to get seen. I walked in like everybody else, but when I walked out, I found out I was diabetic. They checked my blood sugar and found that my A1C was higher than normal. Didn't know they can check that in Iraq, but apparently they can. By the end of the week, they was talking about sending me back to the United States and processing me out of the Army. So what did I do? I panicked like everybody else and started seeking information. While I was seeking information, I found out these facts that the American Diabetes Association says that there are 9.4% of the population which is diabetic, and that there's over that number means that there are over 30 million diabetics in the United States alone. That over 12 million are over the age of 65, and that there's a staggering number of people who have not been tested. That is a 25.2% of the population over 65 that has not been tested. Once again, I stress, whoever you are, to get tested. Diabetes does not care your age, doesn't care if you're old, if you're young, if you're black, white, or if you're Hispanic, or it just doesn't care. Once you get it, you can't. You got it. There's no cure for it. The only thing you can hope to do is manage it. Here are three signs that I found signs that I found for diabetes. The first one is constant hunger. The second one is always being tired, and the third is unexpected weight loss. You might ask yourself, how in the world can I be hungry all the time and still lose weight? Well, diabetes affects the body in a way where where your body is not using the insulin it produces in an effective manner. This causes your body to not burn more insulin. In some cases, not burn insulin. It also affects your pancreas, which makes the insulin. There's ways to manage this though. If you're hungry, make sure you're eating the right things. Make sure you're eating a lot of proteins, a lot of vegetables. You can eat some fruits, but fruits have natural sugars, and that's something that you're trying to keep under control. You can't eat junk food. You know, yeah, that donut looks good, and some people might tell you, well, one donut ain't gonna kill you. Depends on what your blood sugar looking like that day. It might be the one that does kill you. So watch what you eat. And if on the subject of being tired, everybody gets tired, but with diabetes, it's that tired that is like an ultimate tired. You can't move. You want to go to sleep right where you stand. So my suggestion is try to get a lot of rest and have somebody with you. So when you do hit that low point or you hit that high point that kind of like makes you want to lay down, you got somebody there to make sure that you can get back up. And also, when you're about the weight loss thing, you can lose weight, just unexpected weight loss if you don't exercise and eat right, and you know you're not taking care of your body, and you just losing weight. There's something wrong with that. Make sure you see your doctor and you let him know. You know, I weighed 30 pounds on Monday. Here it is, Tuesday. I'm down 20 pounds and I'm just steadily losing weight. Make sure, once again, to get your A1C checked. Now, if you find out that you are diabetic, your A1C is still important to keep track of. I get mine checked every month, every year. So that's something you want to stay on top of. You also want to try to keep track of your good days and your bad days. Make sure you write them down. Inform your doctor. He might have to adjust your medication up or down, depends on how you're doing. But he can't adjust it if you're doing the wrong thing. If you're eating, say, sugary foods every day and you going to him talking about, yeah, my A1, my blood sugar glucose level is 500 and it don't want to go down, he's just gonna keep adjusting the medication to get it down, and you just gonna keep it's an endless cycle and a battle that you're gonna wind up losing in the end. Now, I told you that diabetes can affect you in many ways. Here's some of the ways in which that it can harm you. Your eyes. See, your eyes is very vital. It's one of your major organs. You can't see because the diabetes is blood. It affects the minor blood vessels in your eyes, and it can cause blindness. It can also shut down your major organs. Like I told you, when they told me, they was telling me my kidneys were shutting down and that they was going to have to process me out the army. Well, by the grace of God and a lot of praying, I got to do my 21 years and I got to retire. And I got my medical benefits and I got my disability and all this good stuff. But some people are not that fortunate. You can lose a limb. I have a brother and my dad. My brother has lost a big toe and my dad has lost his leg due to diabetes and them not taking care of themselves as they're supposed to. It also can affect your sex drive, your sex life. Men, it cause erectile dysfunction, and women, it cause them to lose their sex drive. You know, if we can't procreate. You know, I don't know what else we're gonna do. Um, Once again, express this, and I can't express it enough. If you feel that you're a diabetic or you feel that you have some of the symptoms of diabetes, please go get checked out. And in conclusion, remember this. The American Diabetes Association says there's over 30 million diabetics in the world. The only way you would know that you're one of those 30 million people is to get checked out. If you feel any signs and symptoms, please get your blood sugar checked. And if you find out that you are, take care of your body so you don't lose none of your limbs nor your eyesight. And you won't be walking around with clogged arteries like me. Thank you very much and have a good night.